Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. So once again, we're kind of jumping on in the afternoon as opposed to our regular scheduled time at 10 a.m. in the morning. So hopefully we have, lots of people join us today. This is a great place to learn some new ideas, a great place to chit-chat with other demonstrators, other crafters. There's so much talent that comes through here every single day. So I'm excited to be here. It is Wednesday, and I have a very special color combo that we're going to be using today. The color combo question was on Saturday on my Facebook page. It was, what color is your toothbrush? Who knew there were so many different colors of toothbrushes out there? But Martine was the winner. Her toothbrush was Pacific Point and Poppy Parade. There we go. So what I did was I actually added a couple more colors. Let me take that off there now. So there's our Pacific Point, Pear Pizzazz. I added Gorgeous Grape and Flirty Flamingo. And I kind of looked at my shirt actually, and it kind of gave me some suggestions for some colors. So hopefully we can make something beautiful out of this combo here. Other than that, of course, we are using that Geared Up Garage stamp set and the Garage Geared dies. There we go. This week, and so I don't know if you saw the neat layout from yesterday. We're going to put it right here. Let me show you it kind of in real life, if you will. So this is the card, and it followed along with a template idea, and the template was basically about having these strips across and then kind of having a center piece and then having sprigs or something coming from it. Well, I reverted to a few other things. I wanted to add some of that neat foil onto that paper there. And I added some of those, are they frosted and clear? I don't know what they're called. Gems, baubles, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if you can see all the splatter, but of course I had to splatter that. There's the inside. What I did was I took the die cut, actually, where did I? Right here. I took this die cut, laid it on here, and then took my dauber and sponged over top. I guess, I don't know which way it goes. Anyways, doesn't really matter. So that's how I made this kind of imprint of those gears. And then on the envelope here, I used that kind of a smoke puff, whatever you want to call it, and those nuts, and I splattered some more. And once again, I used that gear to kind of sponge, use it as a mask, I suppose, to sponge on the envelope flap. So that was yesterday's template idea, and a couple other ladies joined in and gave this template a try. So first off, let me get rid of that. The first card was from Sue Thomas. Way to go, Sue. I love how she used those pineapple tops as kind of the greenery. Isn't that neat? I love it. And then oh dear, Evelyn did the bees. That coveted paper, that bee paper, right? Way to go. I love that. I think it's so neat how you did the stamp of the flower on that little label, and the bee, they're kind of the stick out parts, if you will. So that was lots of fun. So now we're going to do a little draw, see who the winner is of this template challenge. Are we ready to roll? I forget, do I have to spin this one? I don't know, I don't. There we go. Let's see who wins. Da, 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 da. Sue! Congratulations, Sue. What is this, third week in a row? Anyways, congratulations. I'm going to send you out that card that I just showed. And hopefully it doesn't take, months to get to you. Hello, everybody popping on. I bought myself a new little water container. It's actually just water. But, you have to have something fancy, right? Yeah. Okay. So, our color combo. I added a few extra colors in. I guess because I need a challenge. Let me see, where am I going here? All right. Sorry, son, realtor. This one, no, this one. Okay, moving it back over here, and there we go. All right, so this is our color combo for today. I found the kind of the idea that we're gonna do today on Pinterest, of course. So we're gonna actually play with some window sheets today. I know. Okay, stop. I keep getting flashes of messages from the realtor. Anyways, okay, let's go back. Let me try and concentrate here. So first off, before we get doing it, let's do this. Okay, so first off, we're gonna have a card base, and it doesn't look like our typical card base at all. It's actually 5 1/4 inches across by 5 1/2. And then I scored it at 1 inch. So it's going to become our little flap here, if you will. So that's that piece. I have a regular insert piece of Whisper White, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I have 2 window sheets measuring, I did them 5 1/2 by, what's one less than 4 1/8. So I took off 1/8 of an inch along this side because I think it'll work easier. It won't be so heavy all in here. When we go to close this, it'll kind of lay a little flatter, or at least that's my hope. And so we're having 2 of those measurements, and then I just have a piece here 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's how that's gonna roll, the card base, if you will. But for now, we're gonna play with the gears today. And so I've got my little daubers, and I'm just gonna ink up this piece of paper of all these different colors. So let's start off with our Pacific Point. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start off with the lightest color. Let's go in with Flirty Flamingo. How's everyone's day been so far? I got out 42 pieces of Happy Mail this morning. So I was excited to get that all in the mail. And I still have lots to go tonight. So I'll be working on that to get out in the mail tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just kind of adding little bits, if you will. So that's a bit of Flirty. Let's go in with Pear Pizzazz. There goes my fingers right into the Pear Pizzazz. And of course you can go over top of the other colors. kind of making this look like a snake, aren't I? I try to avoid it, but sometimes it just happens. Okay, and then let's go to Poppy Parade. Boy, it's so close to Flirty Flamingo on here, isn't it? Okay, and I'm going with Gorgeous Grape. I don't often use Gorgeous Grape, so I wanted to kind of give it a whirl today. Hello, everyone. Let's just pop it on. Wasn't sure who would be able to make it this afternoon. It's a little bit different time. It's great to see you all. So I'm just making a little bit of a background, if you will, that we're going to cut our gears out of. Okay, and then our last color, Pacific Point. So Martine picked this, well, not total color combo. Her toothbrush color was Poppy Parade and Melon Mambo. No, Poppy Parade and Pacific Point. That's what I wanted to say. Ooh, that blue adds a little fun to it, doesn't it? And then I added a few other colors just to get things a little more challenging, I suppose. I like that pop of blue in there. Okay. There. Now what we're going to do is we are going to cut out the gear shape, which comes with the dies, this big guy, out of here. We're going to try and fit 3 on here. If we can't, we can't. But that's the goal anyways. Now I had little sticky notes. Here they are. Just going to put a little sticky note so it doesn't move. Yeah, never mind. All right, the Big Shot. Okay, now where did I put my top? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Move it up to the top, move it to the side as far as it'll go. And let's see. Did everyone get their order in today? The new catalog goes live. I've got my list ready, so once I'm done here, I'm going to be putting in my order. I'm so excited. Getting a few more new things that I wasn't able to get during the pre-order. All right, I'm running it through a couple times just to make sure it's going to come out nicely. All right, and if you don't have one of these guys, you need to get one. It just is a roller attachment onto your Take Your Pick tool. So what I did was actually bought a second Take Your Pick tool and added on, oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? Sorry. Squirrel. And added on the roller brush onto it because I always like having the glue end and the pick end. Sorry. The glue end and the pick end. So I didn't want to have to remove this every single time. So there we go. That's my solution for that problem. Buy another one. All right, let's see what we can get out of here. Now, we did it that direction last time. Not that it's going to matter, but I think we might have to do one more sheet. Has anyone ever used the window sheets before? Give me some hearts if you've used window sheets. They're the clear sheets. They kind of look like overhead transparencies, if you will. That's my technical term. All right, and let's just rub these little bits out with that. Take your pick tool, the roller brush. I'm doing it over the garbage can because Kevin's already kicking things back into my art room that have floated out into the main living part of my art room. All right, cool. Liking that. Okay, let's do one more. Maybe we'll do two. We can always attach one to the insert. Aren't these gears amazing? Yes. I think they're so cool. This is by far, this gear set right here is my favorite for sure. All right, we're gonna go back to this. If you missed the first part, this is what we did. All right, Flirty Flamingo. Just random. Try to go fast. Okay, and Pear Pizzazz. I think this Pear Pizzazz needs another re-ink. That reminds me, I was supposed to do a little video on how to re-ink your ink pads. Write it down. I need to write it down. Otherwise I forget these things. Copy Parade, pardon me, is next. Very similar to that Flirty Flamingo when we add it to the cardstock. All right, and let's go in with some Gorgeous Grape. I like this too, even though the colors are just, similar. They're going to turn out different because of, see how dark some are, light others are. So even though it'll make it look like multiple colors. Love the gears. As I love steampunk and Dan is a mechanic, so I bought it the second I could. Oh, neat. I hope this is giving you some ideas. Oh, that blue kind of just, ties everything together so nicely. Little hit up there. All right, I think we're good to go here. Let's go and die cut out two more of these gears. I'm excited to see what the new adhesive is like. So Stampin' Up! is done with snail. Oopsie. They've kind of created their own idea. Stamp and seal. Okay, cooperate. Go that way. The Stamp and Seal and the Stamp and Seal Plus. So the Stamp and Seal will be just kind of for your regular type projects. And then the Stamp and Seal Plus is going to be for the, where's my brush? Like boxes or things that maybe need a little more heavy duty tape. I think they still have the Terran tape though. Okay. One more, isn't it pretty? And then here we go, last one. Amy, have you made any cool cards with it yet, or has it been a while since you played with this stamp set? It was a while for me. Oh goodness, probably over a year since I played with this one. Because I remember I was trying to think if I used this for the last Father's Day, but I didn't. I used it I used the Fisherman set for the last Father's Day. All right, there's our, look at that. Isn't that fun? Cool. Okay, so now, here we go. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna first stamp on here. I'm gonna stamp that car, although, I think I'm just gonna use those nuts instead. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna use Memento Black. Made a few cool cards, but yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. There. I think I would do something similar-ish on the envelope. I was going to use that for the insert, wasn't I? Oh my goodness. Brain dead. I wonder if I should go in here with, yeah, we'll do Pacific Point. Well, yeah, we'll do Pacific Point since that's the color of our card base. Let's see, what's second generation look like? Yeah, I think that's kind of what I want. So 1, 2, just, you know, a little bit lighter. Isn't that neat? Ah. Okay. So that's going to go on our card base, which is going to get glued down here with my snail tape. Soon to be stamp and seal. And apparently, I don't know if any of you were around when it was, apparently I got stuff on my fingers. Let me show you how to fix that. I don't know if any of you were around with Stampin', or what was it called? Fast Fuse was around, but, okay, I'm just flicking on some spray with the, oh, look at my hand, with the dark basic black Stampin' Blend. It just kind of helps disperse your eye from looking right there. All right, next step is to put this first window sheet down along here. Now what I'm going to do is actually use my Terran tape that Indy has chewed. I'm going to put a layer a little bit closer to that score line. Yeah, we can throw some up there too. Take this off. You guys are quiet today. Busy watching? Maybe I'm helping you have your afternoon nap. Maybe you're all frantically going through and getting ready to order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with the bottom edge of the card base, making sure it's okay there. It's a little over there, but I can always go back and kind of trim that off with my scissors. Okay, there we go. So we have kind of a layer here. All right, now we're going to open this up. We're going to add more tear and tape. Closer to the edge. And this time we are going to add these gears. Now I should have, maybe laid this down first ahead of time, but I didn't. Okay, maybe we will just have it mainly like this. Okay, that there, and one kind of there. So I'm going to lay that where I kind of want it. And then what I'm going to do is actually close this just a tad, just to pick up these two little gears, like so. And then I'm going to put more tear and tape over top. And get things stuck on my fingers. All right, and this time we're going to add that last layer of window sheet. There again, I'm going to lay it down kind of how I think I want it to go. So I want it to be lined up here, line it up along one edge, and then if it's a little bit hanging over on the other edge, it's all good. And then just close it up. Oh, and I just remembered I forgot to write something there. Isn't that cool? So can you imagine you could do flowers like this? You could do, I don't know, all sorts of things like that. Now I don't want this to show like a whole ton, so I've actually got myself a piece here of, maybe I could have went a little bigger. I did 3 3/4 inch because I didn't want it to be bulky here, but I guess you probably could have done maybe 1/8 of an inch more. All right, let's just go, what are we on here? Yeah, let's do tear and tape just to make sure it holds down well. Oh, you just got a package of clear sheets. Gonna give this a try. Awesome. Yeah. It's so easy. And I just like that you don't have to glue your gears down, because if you did, it would show through, unless of course you chose to say, glue one backwards on the other side. I mean, that's an option too, right? But I just kind of like the fact that it's got two kind of clear layers. There we go. It would be actually kind of neat if it had been, if I had colored both sides. That would have been fun. Okay, now I do want to put a saying here, but I think I'm going to put, I was going to do all geared up to celebrate, but how about we stamp that on the inside? And then I think we're going to use a birthday saying for kind of the outside layer. What color should I do? Poppy Parade. Yeah, let's do Poppy Parade in honor of Martine. All right. We do have a little open space right there, so let's go. All geared up to celebrate. And for a little happy birthday, let me get my itty bitty greeting, itty bitty birthdays, pardon me. And let's go with, I think this one, happy birthday. I think I'm going to get a black piece of, here's a little scrap. Let's emboss with the white. And a little block. So to emboss, of course, we need our Versamark, that sticky, sticky, sticky ink. And when I stamp down, it's going to be clear, so you can't really see a whole lot. I have to do graduation cards for a friend. Might have to think on this one. Ooh. You know what other stamp is? You need a big image, right? Okay, now my white embossing powder over here. Because I still haven't put it away yet. Why put it away? It's kind of like making your bed. You know, why make your bed? You're going to get right back into it. That's my philosophy. Kevin does not agree with that philosophy, neither did my mother. So when I lived by myself, you can guarantee my bed was not made. Now, well, Kevin prefers it made, but he makes it before he gets into bed. Oh, good. Somebody agrees with me. Who's a bed maker? Not me. Oh, what a waste of time. Especially like when you live alone. Like, who's going to see it? I don't know. That's just mine. I have, you know, you have to make a list of priorities, right? That is not one. 4 girls and 1 guy card. Do you have the Good Morning Magnolia? You know, you could do your card this direction too. What about that big Good Morning Magnolia flower? That might work. Trying to think of a bigger stamp. I don't know if the birds would work. The free as a bird. Oh, or there's, do you have this yet? You could, you know, probably put that flower, I don't know, you could probably go both, 2 of them going this direction. That might work. All right, happy birthday. Let's just pop that up on the front, on the top there. I guess we don't have to do it right there. We could do it elsewhere. Let's have a look. We could do it down here. Oh, that kind of looks neat too. I almost like that because it balances those nuts a little bit. Maybe we could stamp a couple of those nuts right there. I think that's what we're gonna do. I have to make your bed every day must be made before I take a shower, really? Oh, Wow, it needs to air out. We'll try to use that with Kevin, see what he says. I agree, right? Oh, excuses, excuses for my laziness, I tell you. It's not laziness, I shouldn't say that. It is just, you know, like I said, priorities. I can make a card, wrap twine around. Oh, I like that idea. Some twine or some kind of something there. Let's have a look. Ooh, this is retired as of today, but I think you're okay if I use it. This one is Poppy Parade. Well, there's Poppy Parade there, or there's black. I almost kind of want to use, let's go in with black. It's more, a little bit more masculine. This card could kind of be for anybody, couldn't it? Like, it's got pretty colors. Okay. It's just a great idea, Amy. I always forget about doing this. I hope this is what you meant. My friend Lori in Manitoba does this all the time, and it always looks so pretty, and I don't know why I don't do it. She got me started decorating my envelopes and the card inserts. You'd think this would have, you know, rubbed off on me too, but I always forget this. But isn't it just a little something? There, just a little. It does bulk this up a tad. Just be aware of that. Anyways, that's okay. Not laziness is right. Everyone has their own preference. Our daughter never makes this bed. Yeah, her bed. There we go. There's our first card. Cute, hey? And it just opens up, and away we go. I don't know if this is going to be able to work here. It really won't close. Will it stand? I like when cards stand. Yep, it's not bad. You may want to, I think she was, Amy was probably right when she thought of the linen thread, because it's so much finer, way less bulky. Anyways, I'll play around with that and see what happens. But now we have two dies that I can make another card with. I wonder if I could go on an angle. That might look fun. That might cover more space if I tried it on an angle like so. Or, I don't know, might just make another card using that in a different way. So there we go, that's our first card. Our second card, we're only going to do two today, but remember when we did the barbecue set, I kind of wanted to bring, I think the white twine is thinner. Oh, okay, could be. Yep, and that would work too. I am all out, I believe. And we could color it, couldn't we? If the white twine. Smart. Okay, so I wanted to bring in this brick pattern with the gears. So I'm going to take my Whisper White, because it is black, and I'm just going to run the ink pad over top. Go up and down first. Because when you go side to side, it's going to be a lot. It's going to wipe a whole lot more, or it did at least before. Yeah, let's go diagonal. So just keep swiping until you have kind of as much as you want. So that's going to be my layer. And what I wanted to do here was, I have gear colors in every single color that we're using today. And I kind of wanted to use a piece from each color, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start with this Pacific Point and just cut it loose. And then we can go with Flirty Flamingo. That'll be our next color. So, I'm gonna think here. Is that where it came from? Or was that where it came from? I have to pay more closer attention. Okay, and then let's do this little one in the red. Okay, so this one's going to join up with the other gear. This one, I think. And if it doesn't match, if it doesn't work exactly right, doesn't really matter, right? Let's go in with purple. Let's do this big purple wheel here. Oops, I think I cut that guy off a little. And then we have our green. Oh, did we do this guy? Yes. Let's go with this little one. I think what would be easier is to keep this as an actual thing and glue over top of it. Which one haven't I cut yet? I guess I cut them all, didn't I? Okay, let's do this a different way. Okay, I have one of these left over. Let's go like this. I just feel it's not coming together right. Let's just add some glue and make this fit over top. Okay, there's that color. And let's go in with the Flirty. There. And here's a little red piece. Could you color your linen thread to make it stand out more? Yeah, yeah. I think that would work. There. And let's go in with our purple. Now, let's see, this one has that guy. That one lines up, yes. And the green. Right. This way. Oh, we got a picture of a furry critter walking around the back of our unit at 6 a.m. this morning. I'm like, first off, I'm like, okay, who's out there at 6 a.m. for one thing? Two, like, why are you wandering around at the back of the building? But anyways, that's what I guess, to each their own. Yeah. Big bear, black bear at the back of our building. Oh, what's this little surprise here? Let's cut him out. Cool. Isn't that neat how they pop like that? And we could use, ooh, I don't want to cover it up for a sentiment. Maybe we'll put it down here. Or let's use that same happy birthday, but we can cut it apart. Happy birthday. Here we are. Here's our Versamark ink. And our Whisper White embossing powder. So now I'm a little nervous to go, you know, wandering around with the dogs, because that's usually in where we go to walk the dogs is just behind our condo, because there's the river there. There's a few little trails back there. So yes. I feel like we need a few more colors on here. What do you think? If I was to add, nothing's saying we can't add more gears, right? You haven't seen a bear in real life. Yeah. Well, I have, my parents used to take us to, when we were camping, they would take us to the garbage dump. And of course there'd be bears there in the evening eating all the garbage. Oh, I guess I suppose I should glue this down. So I've seen them there. I've seen one here while driving in the car, thankfully. I was on my way to a massage, which scared me to pieces. Knowing bears are around would be scary, yes. It is scary, especially when you have a bear phobia. Oh, yeah. Let's put a little purple one up top there too. So I should be carrying bear spray, but I don't know. It's its own beast too, actually, because it kind of depends on which way the wind's blowing, whether it's going to all spray back on you. So you have to be careful of that. You have to get it out quick enough for one thing. So you can't really carry it in your backpack. You should have it like right on you, ready to grab. Yeah. And our little dogs, oh my goodness, they would be like barking like not so. So I don't know. I don't know. In the town where my son and daughter-in-law live in south central Minnesota, had a bear running around in their town a few weeks ago. Oh, sheesh. There, you have them where you live too? Oh dear. Yikes. Yeah. and our bear spray is expired, so we do need to upgrade that. Get another one. They're expensive. 50 some dollars. You can get the 5-meter one or the 10-meter one. Guess which one I chose. I'm not letting a bear come, 5 meters from my face. I'm sorry. But, yikes. Come on. And now for our little happy. Did anybody get this brick embossing folder after you saw it on the barbecue set? I like it. I had to bring it back. I just love it. Just got home and able to catch a bit. Yes, just a little bit. We're almost done here. I'm just cutting this back a little bit so it doesn't show. Happy birthday. There we go. And then if we stick this onto, oh, I love it, onto the black. Isn't that neat? Oh, I should use liquid glue because this is bumpy. I have a feeling this is too big or something. Maybe not. No, it's the right size. Pardon me. Isn't that nice and grunge? I like it. That's fun. You have the old brick folder. Yeah. And that's cool too. Let's, for the inside, let's do that all geared up to celebrate. You can do that in, now I don't think I cleaned it after the last go and it has red on it, so let's wipe that off. And then let's just use some memento. I could add some of these, couldn't I? Maybe I'll put it over here. Ooh. All geared up to celebrate. Let's add a gear or two on the inside here. One there. Let's add a nice hit of red. Okay. And let's put one there, and the stuff that's hanging over we can cut off. Like so. Let's do this little flirty flamingo one. Cut a little space in between there. Not quite the same, but that's all right. You probably overlap these a little bit. I guess I don't need all the colors. I think that looks good. Neat. I think I would be inclined to make the same card again, but attach, you could totally do, you know, the fun colors, right? Like that would look cool. It's almost neon a little bit, isn't it? So there we go. There's that card. I think for the envelope, I'm going to add, I'm probably going to dab on all the different colors. So I'll use one of these as a template for the flap, and then add on different colors. I think that's what I'm going to do for that. So here once again was our window sheet card. And there again, I totally should have done that up. I suppose I could go in here with a little black piece of paper. Maybe I should have measured it first. And you could cover up those dimensionals if you don't like the look of them. You could also go in with a colored gear, I suppose, there and cover up those. Lots of ideas. What do you do with all the cards you make in videos? They all go out. Like I just sent out 42 today. So every week I mail out, I would say, an average of 25 cards in a week. And so they go fast. In fact, my selection is next to nil, and I need to get doing some other kind of cards. Like I always need hello cards and thank you cards. Those are the ones that I kind of use the most. Until I started doing like the Mail It Out Monday and just like as a giveaway, I had stacks and stacks and stacks of cards that were just sitting there, and I thought, nope, that's not my purpose in life to hoard cards. My purpose in life is to, you know, send out some happy mail and to brighten someone's day, right? And so that kind of forced me to, you know, get those cards out in the mail. Mail is expensive. I just spent another 150, or well, no, was it $225 at the post office. So it is expensive. I tried to scale back a little bit on my card sending and gift sending, I suppose. Before I used to send out a gift when people won prizes, but there again, you add on another, you know, $4-ish to send a gift, and every time you do that, of course, that's expensive. So it has to be pretty special, otherwise you get a card, a happy mail card, and to me that's just as fun as getting any kind of gift, right? So that's how I started, you know, getting rid of my hoarding of cards. And a lot of people would, I would sell them. So then when I did card classes, I would have them out, and then people could order or look through them and just buy them. A lot of people just bought them for the ideas rather than to actually send out. Either or. So yeah, that's a good question. But yes, they all go out, and oftentimes I am out and need to make more. So this week I know I'm not going to be doing a whole ton of cards, so I need to replenish my stash for sure. So anyways, there's our 2 cards. I hope you learned a new little idea with the window sheet idea, and same with that brick. I think I really like that one. I think it's neat. There again, with that color combo, I think it could easily go for male or female. Very neat. You all love Happy Mail, right? Me too. I love Happy Mail too. Tomorrow, I'll be back at 10 a.m. our normal time, and we are going to be we're going to play around more with these gears, but do things a little bit differently, if you will. So be thinking of people who you're thankful for, because it's Thankfully Thinking of You Thursday. So people that are in your life that you're thinking of that start with the letter J, or people you need to thank whose name starts with the letter J. So be thinking of that tonight, and I will see you back here again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Just a reminder, this set, if you get it this week, I'm going to send you a sampler pack of the It in Good Taste, the new designer series paper. another set that I didn't think I wanted, but now it's all about those gears. The gears are just fun. I love the gears. And tomorrow and Friday's cards. If this isn't your thing just yet, just wait. it'll get kind of fun the next 2 days for sure. So, all right, everyone, have a great evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.